Good evening, everybody. It's been suggested that I do a walk around on the CJ5.5. People might want to see what it is, what it's built out of, so that's what we're going to do. Just got home from work. It's raining. Can't do much else outside, so we'll take a little walk around of this jewel we got here. We'll start out with the power plant. Nothing special with this rig. It is a budget-friendly build. That's all I do. That's all I can afford. We've got a 302 Ford. It's an early 80s 302 out of a Mustang. And it's pretty much stock, small cam, 289 high pole heads, flat top pistons, headers, 2-barrel intake with a Motorcraft 2100. That's what I find works very well off-road on angles, hills, off-camber situations, whatnot. It does pretty good for me. I don't know how much horsepower it has. I'd say 250 to 300. Standard clutch fan, aluminum radiator. It does pretty good, not overheating. We do have the old school vapor lock trick with clothespins. I don't know if it helped it. It never vapor locked before, but we do have a return hose here going back to the tank off the filter. It seemed to work really good. I've only had it going in this configuration for about a month maybe. We did a total revamp on this Jeep, making it a pretty much solely off-road vehicle. It's a 1977 CJ5, and here just recently I stretched the rear frame 12 inches to make the wheelbase is 96 inches now. I took the front out an inch and the back 12 inches. Make it a little bit more stable off-road. CJ5s are pretty skinny and short in the stock form, but we also have a co-pilot here. This is Ranger. Say hi. Yep, how you doing? We've got a MP 435 transmission. Let's get some light on this. And we also have, get out of the way, a MP 205 transfer case, twin stick. I did myself out of 2 factory shifters, so I can unlock the front end or rear end to a front dig if need be. It shifts really good now instead of the way it was in a factory form with single shifter. And we got a homebrew roll cage all tied into the frame. Like down here, rock sliders are tied into the frame as well underneath there. We have front end. We have a Dana 44 high pinion out of a 78 Bronco. The DOM tubing, steering linkage, heim joints 3/4 inch. Factory steering box with a brace. And finally stepped up, spent some money and got a PSC steering assist. Rebuilt the box, drilled, tapped it. I was nervous about it. Turned out to be a pretty easy job. And coil spring buckets, made all that. Track bar bracket, built all that myself. It's not the prettiest thing. It works pretty good. And track bar bracket integrated into the front coil spring and frame. Just some cheap old shocks I had laying around. Most of my stuff is stuff I have laying around. Utilized some factory radius arm brackets, made my own mounts to the frame. And that is a factory transfer case transmission mount from a Jeep that's been highly modified. And I do have the side mount for the transfer case right there. That helps out a lot. Made our own brackets for the rear leaf springs, and Ranger has spotted a deer right across the road over there. What is that, buddy? You see that deer? Where'd it go? And the rear end, let's see. It's got a 9-inch out of the same Bronco, full size, with drum brakes, leaf springs. I'm old school, so yeah, I still have leaf springs. The axles are loaded up with 514 gears, spool in the rear, and just a lunchbox locker in the front. Staying on the cheap side. Seems to work pretty good. Since we stretched the rear frame, the hog head was going to smash the factory gas tank. So we just got an eBay fuel cell in it. Did all the plumbing, the inlines, blah blah. Harnesses, harness bar, made out of scrap we had laying around. The spare tire carrier we made, and it also has spare tire as well as spare lockout, spare hub, spare studs, spindle. You can unlock it, use it as a fidget spinner. Nope. Lock it in, it stays there. We had the 3-gallon gas can mounted to the side of it when we went to Windrock. It worked. Just used a ratchet strap and I made a mount. I didn't like the way it looked, so we're gonna have to find somewhere else to mount it. I really didn't want to mount it to the roll cage and get smashed on the outside or have to smell the gas all the time on the inside, but we'll see what we can find there. What else do we have? 36 1250 old school TSL swampers. Yeah, it looks like they have a lot of air in them. They don't. They got like 12, 13 psi in them. And in the front end here we have the very first winch I've ever bought, and I hate to say that's probably 25 years ago, but it's been a good one. We upgraded to a synthetic rope and Hall's fair lead, and we also have upgraded to wireless remote for the winch. That is handier than a pocket on a t-shirt. Everything seemed to work pretty good. We went to Windrock 2 weeks ago. Had a great time, 4 days wheeling, me and the wife. I never even had to get a tool out of the toolbox, work on it. So I can't ask for any better than that. Wish I had bigger tires, but that's all we can afford. But we got around pretty dang good, considering what this budget build is. What else do we have? We got the high lift jack mounted on the back too. This Jeep has seen many stages in its life with me. Maybe we'll put some pictures on this video too of when I got it 2014. I believe we got it right after Christmas. We got this thing, and it was a basket case. Motor was out of it. It was brand new. Reman AutoZone motor. I don't know if I'd ever recommend getting one of them because it didn't last very long. It was still a straight six, 258. 3-speed, T150 transmission. And it had, somebody had put full-size Chevrolet axles in it, 10-bolt front and rear, and 307 gears, and this thing was terribly high geared. I borrowed some 35s, we thrashed and got this thing together in a week so we can go out on New Year's Day. And it was terrible. So we went back to factory Jeep axles, the Model 20 rear and a Dana 30 front. Still had a high gears in it. It did better, and then we ended up putting Dana 44s front and rear in it and 538 gears that I had got from scrapyard. I found a ditch witch in the scrap, and that specific model had Dana 44s front and rear with limited slips and 538 gears, so I put them in my axles, and I ran them for probably 13 years. Did real good, but it was never where I wanted it. Now it's a lot closer to where I want it. I enjoy driving it on the trails. The road ain't the best, it ain't the worst either, but body's pretty rusty. It holds together. You can still put a top on it. We have a hard top and doors. We also have a soft top, which I'm not a fan of soft tops, but it'll keep you kind of dry and kind of warm, but we typically don't ever put them back on. We run better weather most of the time, but that's about it. I have many other vehicles. We can do walk-arounds and history on them, and if anybody's interested, let me know. We'll do a quick startup on this. You guys can hear it. Like I say, nothing fancy, but we have fun. Little single flow master. Alright guys, thanks for watching. You have a good day. I didn't stop it. Alright, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll do some more. We'll see you. Tell everybody bye. Tell them bye. Thanks for watching. Where's your squirrels at? Huh? They outside? This is all for 5 Star Garage today. You guys have a good one.